Scrooge McDuck, money bin full of points.
Welcome back, Schmoedown fans. It's Tuesday. That means it's time for another face-off. It's time for another Schmoedown. I'm really excited for this one. We've got two teams. Both of them are 1-0. We've got Team Action, which is two guys from the Popcorn Network, Ben Bateman and Andrew Ghai. And then we've also got, of course, Ken Napzock and Rachel Chsing from Schmoes Know, and they are the Nerds Watch. Both teams are 1-0 in the league. Both came off of some impressive wins was it last month or March? I guess it's already May. It's crazy. But yeah, so definitely kind of excited for this match. It should be good. Rachel is she's got the nickname the Crusher for a reason. Ken Napzock just won the Star Wars belt in Orlando in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. So, I mean, those two are going to be really strong competitors. I'm not really super familiar with the two guys from the Popcorn Network, to be completely honest with you. I watched a little bit of their stuff, 15 or 20 minutes ago. They seem like really good media personalities, as far as I can tell. How they are with the trivia, I mean, they won the last one, so they must be pretty strong. I'm kind of excited to see how they are. I didn't watch their last match. So let's check this one out, and let's just go ahead and get started right into this one, because I'm excited. I want to see what happens, and I really want to see all the smack talk. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last week, where I look away. I don't want to see all the visual cues. These are the best.
Welcome back to another episode of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's the Team League, and I'm Christian Harloff.
Hi, I'm Mark Ellis, and Christian, we have a matchup of two rising star teams in this league. We have Nerds Watch, they're the favorite today, but taking on Team Action. They like to watch stuff blow up. Will their chances at a title blow up here today?
I like to watch
this is
stuff
the great
blow
thing
up.
about this new Team League. It's young. There's some new people coming into it, and we saw two teams that had really nice debuts now going head-to-head as they want to get closer to a chance to get those titles and be the top of the heap.
That's right, and when I look at this as an analyst, my sixth grade education comes into play because you look at the Venn diagram of these two teams, right? So you have Team Action, they love the big, kablamo movies. Nerds Watch, you would think
That's a
they're
cool
just
entrance,
nerdy
come out
movies,
like,
but then
Top
we
Gun.
saw Rachel Chsing run a category like the Oscars in addition to her inner geekdom success. So can she put her team on her shoulders once again?
Well, I mean, listen, to be fair to Ken also, Ken had a very good first round.
Not good at all,
No,
yeah.
he had a very good first round, his last match. But then, like you said, Rachel Chsing is starting to be an emerging star. People are already chattering that she might be the Rookie of the Year, and we're in April. So, and then you look at the team like Team Action, also contenders for Rookies of the Year, depending on what's going to happen to them. How are they going to play today? Now, the funny thing is, as Ken says,
Under the
he
lights
is
with all the pressure.
a hero looking to that the league needs heroes, and certainly Team Action does not feel that way because they have been snake-tongued, if you will.
Someone should wash their mouth out with some zest because, Christian, my goodness, the language they were saying, the things, the barbs they were throwing, I felt bad for Nerds Watch.
Well, I mean, we don't have to hear it from Mark. We can just show you. Here we go.
Yes.
Yo, where's our belt?
Is this thing on?
I was a belt, right? Yeah, I was told there'd be a belt. Where's the belt? Is that scotch?
Movie
Too
Trivia
early.
Schmoedown fans, the Nerds Watch is back. We're growing, but this is the team that started it all. Rachel, our path to the championship does have a next step.
It absolutely does. We have proven ourselves. We are contenders in this league, and we have Team Action in our way. These guys think they're heels. They are not. They're young. They're cocky. They won, but barely. So they're just next in our way, and we're going to take them down.
The Nerds Watch, Ken. Ken's going to be rolling up in his electric wheelchair against Rachel, the Rookie of the Year contender. You're looking at the Rookies of the Year. You know, it's really, really sweet of Rachel to take some time out of her day from reading Lord of the Rings to Ken for the 17th time. But yeah, we're here to compete in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Make no mistake, Rachel and I stand here today
Shot on the Nerds
knowing
Watch.
that the path is still in front of us. We're
And
1-0.
geekdom.
We do need a victory. Our eyes are on the Patriots, and our eyes are on the
So the
title.
inner geekdom is a separate
Absolutely, 100%.
We are
category,
here
I guess,
to
within the
see
Schmoedown.
the return
So they have like singles,
heroes.
teams, and then
all
the Nerds
you
Watch.
villains that build
And then the
your
Star Wars
success
belt,
on
of
your
course.
ego,
It's a whole other belt.
your ability to bully, your ability to be the loudest screaming monster in the room.
Look at all the
Nerds
lanyards,
Watch
dude.
does not shout.
So many
The
lanyards.
Nerds Watch just
Two knockouts in a row for Team Action. All right, that's what's going to happen. Nerds Watch, you're going down by the beginning of the third round. Team Action is coming to knock you out once again.
We're Mike Tyson, 1996. We don't even have to bite your ear off, okay? We're going to beat you clean, plain, and simple with movie trivia.
That's right, nerds, watch out. Team
Done.
Action's coming.
It's over.
Dead.
Rachel the Crusher Cushing, could you please tell me and show the nice fans at home what's going to happen to the nice boys of Team Action today?
I'd be happy to.
Think about that.
What's
These
that?
Moms are coming here to
What was that? Yeah, next time you got to think that one out better.
And as you see,
Right?
I mean, look.
Am I right?
They are. You were right. They are cocky. They are arrogant. They
Brash.
don't seem to have any respect for the Nerds Watch
Brash,
whatsoever. And Ken saying as much. I like that little thing that the Crusher did, where she said she was going to crush them. It was like,
Yeah.
"We're crushing your heads."
That's right. That's right. And I don't like to use strong language. You know
I didn't
that.
like
but
that.
the
I
term
thought that was kinda
ne'er-do-wells
lame.
comes to mind when you're talking about Team Action.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, all you kids that had to hear that.
Well, they don't. I mean, they didn't have a lot of respect for us last week. They didn't have a lot of respect for anybody. So I'm assuming we'll see the same thing from them today. But let's go to the tail of the tape. There you go. Look at those. They are just look at them. They're just making fun of the poor Nerds Watch in this video. And you have the strengths from the Nerds Watch. They have Lord of the Rings movies or fantasy sci-fi, if you will, Star Wars movies and Oscar movies, obviously. And then you look at Team Action, which blowing things up, obviously, action adventure movies, Tom Cruise movies, and laughing and being mean to everyone.
They're very good at being mean. They're very good at laughing. Let's see how good they are at the movie trivia Schmoedown. This is a big round 2 game for us because I think it all depends on what wedge they get on the wheel. Christian, how's that throat feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie
Trivia
trivia
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing Action Movie Anatomy. With
Another
a
Top
record
Gun thing here going on. Are they going to come out in the
of
outfits
win,
again?
No defeats with 1 knockout. They are the number 10 ranked team. Ladies and gentlemen, Dastardly, Drew, Ghai, and Ben, Big Time Bateman. Team Action. Wait a minute. This
Is going on. Well,
Wait a
this
minute.
is
Mom.
They're with their,
Look at these nice
they're
young
with their,
men.
they're with their moms.
These are their actual. These are not
Wait a
hired
minute.
actresses. These are the
Oh,
actresses.
that's
of their
actual
awesome.
mothers.
Get your moms
Wait,
in
what
there.
is
That's
this?
great.
Is not,
Yeah. Hi.
Hi,
How are
how
you
are
guys? Lovely to
nice
see you.
Oh, I love it.
well.
they're taking their moms over to the crowd and they're saying hello to people.
Yeah, you know, like
They're being so nice.
They're sitting their moms
like
down.
Matt and Ben at the Oscars so many years ago.
Right.
They show up with their moms. They look close. Look at how nice these
That's nice.
little guys. Oh, you don't
Oh.
have to do. Oh, well, thank you.
It's very
Hey, a great seeing you.
Wow.
And oh my, what a joy
nice
to have you
nice
here.
to see you. I don't know how
So nice and
dastardly they are right
professional.
now. I don't know about
Um,
thanking us. I mean, that's a different side.
they turned from heel to elbow.
That was very nice. I mean, that was a very respectful young gentleman.
I feel like I should be offered a lemon square and a hot cup of tea.
Very nice. Nice to okay. Well, nice to see you guys.
Nerds Watch, follow that.
All right. And their opponents. Representing the Nerds Watch with a record of 1 win, no defeats with 1 knockout. They are the number 9 ranked team, Rachel,
season
the Crusher,
theme is this? Is this the first
Chsing,
season?
and the Pit Boss, Ken Napzock, Team Nerds Watch. Oh,
The
there they
Nerds
are.
Watch coming in hot.
Shooting them. They're the ones shooting.
Like a rebel bounty
look at
hunter
Chewie.
and a
Chewie's here.
Chewbacca mask who's been to a lot of conventions over the years. Rachel presenting Ken
very
Napzock
nice.
to the world.
And 10.
That was funny. That was
Wow.
funny. Very funny.
Hell, team action applauding them.
Still being very respectful of Nerds Watch. This is very different than the pre-interview that we just
Wow,
saw.
he's pulling Ben Bateman pulling out the chair.
That's
for
a
the
gentleman.
Crusher.
That's a gentleman through and through.
Drew's pulling out the chair.
Man, I hope
for-
it's cold in that
for Ken.
studio, dude.
Really, Ken's gonna fall for this trick.
Sweater over the
Yeah,
shirt.
now,
the
Christian,
jacket.
the real question comes down to who had the odder intro, because Nerds Watch, again, coming out to a TV show theme.
Right.
We can guarantee there's no Game of Thrones questions here today. Then you also have Team Action coming out with their moms to a song where Tom Cruise made out with Kelly McGillis in Top Gun. That's a little awkward to somebody who gave birth to you.
Maybe so. All right, so let's get ready to go
Christian, I
here.
just want to jump in here really quickly and just say
Yes,
we
sir.
are so blessed to be here.
Thank you.
We feel so fortunate to be here on
Thank
the
you.
Schmoedown, and we're just so happy to have our mothers in the audience. So
Yes.
have a great match, guys.
Okay.
Christian, I don't know what team. Is this team Bible study? Who
I
are
don't
these
know.
people?
It's very interesting. But
Not sure what
okay,
they're-
look.
I'm more appalled at how
don't
nice
understand
they're
the
being
reference.
than it was anything they said in the
Oh,
pregame.
calm down, will you? All right, here we go. Let's get into round number 1. Mark, please let the nice team over there and Team Action, please let them know what the rules are.
I'm a little perturbed by how nice everybody's being, but I will do my best. In round 1, everybody gets
The
a
banter
series of
between
8
Christian and
questions
Mark
from
is
8
second
different
to
movie
none. I
categories.
love it.
Each question is worth
that's a
1
big draw
point.
for me.
There is no penalty for missing the question, nor is there any stealing. As soon as you hear the question, start writing your best answer on the whiteboard you have in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your answer, at the same time you're showing the camera what you wrote, please verbalize your answer. Again, 8 questions, and we'll remind you of our 2 newer rules. You have the JTE rule, which means that you have 3 times during the entirety of the match that you can ask us to repeat a question. And then we also have the challenge rule, where if you don't like the way an answer went, you think you got a better one, you can challenge. Now, if that challenge is upheld, then you do earn yourself another challenge in the match.
All right, so Team Nerds Watch, you guys
Get
ready
started.
to go?
Absolutely.
Ready to go.
Team Action, are you ready to go?
Best of luck, guys.
Best of luck, guys. Have a great game.
Then
These guys.
let's get ready to Schmoedown! Round 1.
All right, the first question for Nerds Watch and the Ned Flanders kids comes from the category of action adventure. Your question is, who plays the love interest of Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon 3
Renee
and 4?
Russo.
You ever been in office
What
with
actress?
Mark Riley with a meatball sub? Could be considered a lethal weapon. No?
No, I actually like where you went with that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Rachel,
Renee Russo.
that is correct. Ben,
I said Meg Ryan.
that is incorrect. Ken,
Renee Russo.
that is correct. Andrew,
Renee Russo.
that is correct. Question
There
number
you go.
2. Zach Braff voices a farm animal convinced that an alien invasion is imminent. In which film?
Again, animation.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Is
That's my weak point.
Did not come out of your mouth.
It didn't?
Zach Braff,
Very
Alien.
confusing.
Well, they figured it out. 5. They think it's a biopic.
No idea.
Very,
5,
very
4, 3, 2, 1. Ben,
I said Over the Hedge.
that is incorrect. Ken,
Alien farts.
incorrect. Andrew,
Zootopia.
incorrect. Rachel,
Chicken Little.
that's correct for 1 point.
Gotcha. One
continuing
Zach
on.
Braff.
Rachel.
fan. Absolutely.
Really nice point, Crusher. Really nice.
The Crusher is doing good.
well earned point.
Your next question is from the world of comedy movies. What is the first name shared by the 2 corporate consultants in Office Space?
You can hear McCool
Oh.
loving this question.
That's right, Josh McCougar. Finally, a question he can answer.
Oh, that's not very nice.
He's doing well. He's doing
You
well.
had a nice lead.
Not
5,
doing as well.
4, 3, 2,
Bob.
1. Ken,
The Bobs. Bob.
that's correct. That's true.
At the last minute.
Mikes. Damn it.
Correct. Rachel,
Bob.
that's correct. And
Bob.
Bob, that's correct. All right, so 5-2 going into question number 4 here. In the category of family films, Richard Madden plays a prince in which Disney live-action film? Richard Madden plays a prince in
Who's
what
Richard
Disney
Madden
live-action
again?
film? See how I did that twice?
Oh.
They didn't even ask.
I was going to say, we don't have a lot to say about
I
this
know.
question.
Five,
Madden.
4,
Can't
3,
picture the face, huh?
2, 1. Drew,
Princess Diaries.
incorrect. Rachel,
Cinderella.
that's correct for 1 point.
I didn't see it.
Said Enchanted.
That's incorrect.
Rob Stark was in Cinderella.
That is correct.
All
Rob
right.
Give
Stark.
them a
Okay.
Game of Thrones actor.
Give them
That's what's
2
gonna happen.
points. I will point out his actual name is Richard Madden, Ken, not Rob Stark.
I stand corrected. Okay.
All right. here we
Your
go.
next category is the world of drama. Your question is, in Under the Tuscan Sun, who played the lead role of Francis Mays?
Richard
Italy.
Gere.
Ever been there?
Damn it, I was going to ask if you knew anyone named Francis.
I don't.
I feel like that's Richard
Okay.
Gere.
How about you answer my question?
What was it?
Italy. You ever been there?
This is the parts of New York count. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Either that or Diane
1,
Lane.
and Drew.
Francis could go either way.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Diane Lane.
That's correct. Pierce Brosnan. Correct. Ben.
A woman very close to my heart, Diane Lane.
That's correct.
nice.
All right, Ken.
One of the best women in the world, Diane Lane.
All right, so Drew needed that point. There's 9-3 here, starting to get a devastating lead.
I will say, Pierce Brosnan, very close looking to
They
Diane
look
Lane.
very similar.
Very similar.
It's 2007.
You shave the beard, same guy.
All right, fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah.
I can tell you that the answer to this question is not Pierce Brosnan, but the question: in which James Cameron film will you find the drilling platform known as Deep Core?
With the Abyss.
That's my nickname in high school.
That's disgusting. 5, 4.
That's a really easy
3,
question.
2, 1. Heads down.
If I'm wrong.
Rachel,
Avatar?
incorrect. Ben,
Avatar.
incorrect. Ken,
Abyss.
that's correct.
Abyss.
Thank you.
Correct. All right.
If nobody got that one right, I was going to
10
freak out.
One each.
10-4 here. Back to Mark.
10-4, and team action. Maybe they're being a little too nice. They need to kick it in here, and they can do so with the next category, horror thriller. Your question is thus: what 2013 zombie horror fest was directed by Mark Forster?
World War Z.
You ever seen a zombie?
One more time, please.
Who's using that?
That's action.
That's okay. That's the JT rule, just so you know. What 2013 zombie horror fest was directed by Mark Forster?
You ever lived in 2013?
You made the effort. That's
I
what
tried.
counts.
World War Z.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ben,
Said Zombieland.
that is incorrect. Ken,
I remember 28 Days Later. It was a good movie.
Ken!
Drew,
World War Z.
that's correct
There
for
you
1
go.
point. Rachel.
Said Warm Bodies.
Oh, so there you go.
Big
Action.
play by
That's
Drew
good.
there.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
point, Drew.
great.
Nice point.
All right.
Good
All right,
answer.
final category in the category of new releases. Name the recent comedy in which teachers Charlie Day and Ice Cube have an impending face-off after school.
Oh,
I would ask you if you ever got in a fight in school, but I think I know the answer.
what's the name of the movie? I didn't see it yet.
5.
Can you repeat
Or-
the question?
Oh, okay. 1
Ooh.
for the nerds.
Recent comedy. in
Name
which-
the recent comedy in which teachers
you got it.
Charlie Day and Ice Cube have an impending face-off after school. 5, 4, 3.
I just hate that.
I can't think of it. It's right on the tip of my
Ken
tongue. I
Napzock.
can't think of it.
Is it Charlie Work? Fist fight?
That's correct. Fist fight.
Ah, fist fight.
All right. What do you got?
Teacher fight.
Incorrect.
I
Rachel.
just said recess.
Ben.
Fair.
It's gonna be fist fight.
That's correct.
Nice,
Okay,
Bateman.
so there we go. 11-6. 5-point
Thank you,
deficit
Ken.
now. So Team Action really
Pretty big
needs
deficit.
a strong category, and they need the Nerds Watch to have a
For
battle.
round one,
So
that's
let's
a
see
big
what happens.
deficit.
That's right. We're going to get the pie wedges out here in a minute. I think that you look at somebody like a Nerds Watch, strong category all the way around. Team Action screwing some proverbial pooches, but also getting some later points to make it competitive.
Well, I think that was the main thing, Mark, is the fact that they had a couple that it looked like they were going to be in bad trouble, but they were able to at least eke out that they couldn't get it together.
To be able to rebound from Pierce Brosnan and answer World War Z says a lot about Drew's composure. I think they're going to have a better round two.
All right, Mark, how does round number 2 work?
Round number 2 works as thus, competitors. Each team is going to get a spin at that there wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed to have a mulligan. The next category you spin, you must stick on. Each category on that wheel has 6 questions that correspond to that genre. Each
So I'll say
question's worth
really
2
quick,
points.
there was
However,
a
if you don't know
behind the
answer,
scenes
you
video
can
that
check to
Collider
multiple choice,
posted,
at which
like
point
2 or
the
3
value of the
days
question
ago
goes down
that
to
focuses
1.
on the
You are
Schmoedown. I
allowed
highly
to
recommend you
consult
check
with
that
your
out. It's
teammate
great.
through the duration of round 2, but keep in mind, stealing is allowed.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Nerds Watch, you guys are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
We elect to go first.
You're going to go first. All right, Ken, give it a big spin, please.
Good luck, guys.
Pit Boss is giving it a spin.
You gotta
Oh my
wonder
God.
what spinning action adventure might do for them, Christian.
You are so strong, Ken.
Spin.
70s.
70s.
Great spin. It's a good category. It's a
Ken not as
good
confident as
category.
Rachel. This is
Yeah.
going to be interesting to see their decision.
Very interesting. Ken-
You guys were
Spin it
born.
again.
Oh, there's that one shot we were looking for.
That's true.
See, he's coming out.
They're going to spin
Spin it
again.
again.
We're going to spin again.
Go ahead. All right.
It's a nice
Good
spin.
spin. Does it pay off for him?
I'm
or is it
looking
gonna
at
hurt him?
action. 70s. It is out.
Director.
Director. That's okay. That's okay. All right, directors. Here we go.
Directors.
6 questions in the category of directors. Who directed The Seventh Seal?
Ingmar Bergman.
That's correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Rachel Cushing
Really good job.
continuing on her impressive streak.
This is what
I
Team
was
Action
thinking of
had to
that
have
Demi
feared.
Moore movie.
We
So
don't fear anything.
Sofia Coppola's first feature film as a director featured Kirsten Dunst as one of 5 sisters set
Suicide,
in the 1950s. Name the film.
Virgin suicides.
Virgin
2
Suicide.
points.
It's like watching the Beatles record the White Album, Christian.
Rachel Cushing, once again. They're chanting Crusher in the audience. All right. What film did Rob Reiner both appear in and direct?
This is Spinal
Pretty
Tap.
Woman.
That's correct.
Ooh.
Oh, you
Holy
dog,
shit,
you.
nice.
Sandbagging it for your buddy Napzock.
Wow. 11-point lead.
Okay.
Way to go, guys.
Who directed The Wizard of Oz?
No idea.
5, 4, 3.
I've actually never seen the
2.
movie.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Frank Capra, B, Victor Fleming, C, John
Wyler,
Ford,
William Wyler.
D, William Wyler?
Victor Fleming.
That's correct.
Hmm.
1 point.
And Rachel seems upset at herself that she even had to go to multiple choice.
Well, I mean, they played it smart. Mark Wahlberg gets framed in Shooter. Who directed
Antoine
Shooter?
Fuqua. I know that one.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Antoine Fuqua, B, Tony Scott, C, John Woo, D, Paul Greengrass?
Antoine Fuqua.
Correct for 1 point. The Crush.
Rolling through
Crush.
this.
Genuinely impressive, guys.
All right.
Good.
What film was Iron Man director Jon Favreau's directorial debut?
Swingers.
Swingers.
That is incorrect. For the steal? 5,
It wasn't Swingers?
3.
The film Made.
That's correct for 2 points.
What
Big
a
steal.
big steal.
That is a big steal by
Wow.
Team Action.
Thanks, Ken.
All right. So there you go. All right. So now
Me?
Team Action, however, needs to get at least 2 points because right now they are in fear of being knocked
thought
out,
Made
but
was
they have a
after
chance to score and score some
Still
points.
a mountain to climb here, but that last steal. They may have 2 nice moms, but that's 2 bad mofos right up there. Go ahead and spin that wheel.
All right, guys. Big spin. For Rachel Cushing having another stellar performance here in round 2.
Good spin. Good
I love you, Mom! Swingers. It's gonna
They
drive me crazy.
got...
We're going to go with the respin.
They're going to spin again. Another good spin. You know they won Action Adventure.
Opponent's choice.
It's coming around.
They got Action Adventure.
You better-
Unbelievable
you guys better do
stuff here. Is it going to pay off?
The one category that we thought might be able to bail them out of this 11-point hole that they're in, they just spun it. Team Act. That's why you invite your moms to the show.
All right, well, Team Action needs to deliver here. Their namesake depends on it. It is 19-8. They need a strong category to come back.
Your first question in Action Adventure for Team Action. Who played the sick war boy named Nux in Mad Max Fury Road?
Oh, what's that kid's name?
Nicholas Holt.
Nick.
2 points.
2 points. There you go.
2 points. They're on the comeback trail.
19-10. Avoiding the knockout.
Your next question is, what Oscar-nominated actress plays Moneypenny in recent Bond films Skyfall and Spectre?
Naomi Harris.
2 more
Wow,
points.
impressive so
Nice
far
job.
for Team Action now. Climbing back. Their moms are impressed, obviously, and so am I.
In which film will you find Samuel L. Jackson playing elite LAPD operative Hondo Harrelson?
The Interrogator?
5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat, please?
That's
Oh,
number 2.
Chicago.
In which film will you find Samuel L. Jackson playing elite LAPD operative Hondo Harrelson?
5, 4,
SWAT.
3, 2.
SWAT.
Multiple choice.
Just in the nick of time, and your multiple choice options are: is it A, Formula 51, B, SWAT, C, The Recruit, or D, Snakes on a Plane?
5,
SWAT.
4, 3.
We're going to say B. SWAT.
1
1
point.
point. Nice fight
For
there.
Team Action.
Good fight for Team Action there.
God.
They're climbing back here, Mark. They're climbing back.
All right, they have 3 questions left, and if my math is correct, if they get all 3 right with 2 points each, they could be tied going into round 3. What a comeback.
That would be crazy.
The question is, which action star played nefarious Andre in 1988's Black Eagle?
Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Five.
We're gonna go multiple choice.
Your options are: is it A, Steven Seagal, B, Jeff Speakman, C, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or D, Eric Roberts?
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're gonna say D. Eric Roberts.
That is incorrect.
Nope.
Steal for 1
Van
point.
Damme.
Keep
Van
it.
Damme.
Watch.
Steal it.
5.
We're going to go with the wild card of Jeff Speakman.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Van Damme. And I would like to challenge that Jeff Speakman is an action star. I didn't know that that was a fact.
Was
But
Van Damme C?
Van Damme was C.
Hey, Jeff
Van Damme
Speakman's
was
a dope
option
martial
C.
artist, man.
All right, 2 more questions for Team Action in the category of Action Adventure. Your next one is, in 300, how did the Spartans respond to the Persian emissaries, warning that their arrows would blot out the sun?
Then Michael Fassbender said, "We will fight in the shade."
Give them 2
2
points.
That was good.
Give
Good
them
job.
2
That's
my
points.
I feel like I might have gotten that one.
Your
I don't
last
know. I
question
don't know.
in round 2. In Kill Bill, Uma Thurman's character is known as the Bride. What is her real first name?
Beatrix Kiddo.
We just wanted the first name. He gave us both. They get 2 points.
That's correct. 19.
What a comeback!
Nice comeback. They were
Well
on the
done.
verge of being
Team
knocked
action.
out cold, and they come back, and here we are now going into round number 3 with only a 2-point lead from the Nerds Watch. Action could easily win this game.
That was for our mothers, guys. Thank you so much.
One of the
Love you much.
greatest
Thank you so
second
much.
rounds in history. I'm glad their mothers were here to witness it. Win or lose, that was a hell of a comeback
It
by
was,
Team Action.
and I think they should also be proud because their name is Team Action. They could have Bespined it, but they didn't.
That's right. When you get the category, you better knock it out of the park. They certainly did that.
That's
nice
a
gentlemen
reference
though they may
to
be.
another event that happened in an earlier
All right, here we
Schmoedown.
go. So round number 3, Mark, tell us how this works.
Round 3 is the third and final round of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Edition.
feel like
What's
I
going to happen
really
is you
did
guys
really
are
bad
going to get a
that
series
last
of 3
round, round
questions
2.
per team. The teammates will have to choose after hearing the category which member is going to answer the 2-point question and which member is going to answer the 3-point question. You are not allowed to confer with your teammate during those queries. However, for the 5-point question, you are allowed to consult. There's no stealing. There's no penalty for missing a question.
All right, nerds, you guys are up first. So please.
That's accurate.
Well, it's called Nerds Watch. So please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 25.
Nerds.
8
Dan Marino. That's number 13.
and 7.
All right.
Mickey Mantle.
Team Action.
What he said.
4, 12, and 17.
4, 12, and 17. All right.
Thank you.
Team,
Thank you, Makuga.
Team Action, you guys are down right now, so you have to avoid the TKO here and answer your 2-point question.
All right, I will be administering the questions to Team Action. Your first one is in the world of drama. Who would like to take the 2-pointer?
I'm gonna be taking the 2.
All right, Ben's taking the 2.
Ben, your question is, which film marked the first collaboration between Ron Howard, the director, and Russell Crowe, the star?
Beautiful Mind.
5, 4,
Beautiful Mind.
3, 2.
Beautiful Mind.
2 points.
Correct.
We are tied.
Ben Bateman ties the game here. Now we're going to shoot on over to the Nerds Watch, who's going to go back to try to take the lead with question from the category number 8. You scored movie release dates.
I'll be taking this one.
And I'm sure you might be upset that you did that because in what year was the first Harry Potter movie released?
2001. It's 2001.
2001.
That is correct. 3 points for Ken Napzock. 2 points for Ken Napzock. We're going to bounce back to Team Action now, who's got their 3-pointer with category number 12.
And credit goes to Rachel for keeping a poker face. I had no idea if Ken got it right, and she held it strong. Your question in number 12. Your category is Pixar. Drew, you will be fielding the question from the Popular Animation Company. Your question is, what was the first Pixar franchise after Toy Story to get a sequel?
Ice Age.
Incorrect. We were looking for Cars.
I was going to say Cars.
Ice Age is a DreamWorks, I believe.
DreamWorks,
Who
yeah.
really cares about Ice Age?
All
but
right,
Cars.
so it comes down to this, Mark. Now, because of that miss, they are going to have to hit their 5-pointer in order to stay in the game.
I'm giving myself that
Here we
one.
go.
because
So the
Cars was
category
going off
is
in my
number
head.
17.
All right, and your category is directors. Directors is the question. You are allowed to confer for the following. William Wyler directed what 1959 classic starring Charlton Heston?
Ben-Hur.
Correct.
5 points.
Wow. They hit it.
One of the precursors to great action movies that we know today is Ben-Hur, the chariot race sequence, and this is just as thrilling in my opinion.
Look,
I
this-
would actually like to thank my mom for that. That is actually the reason I know that, and I've held that Oscar.
Very, very interesting here because Rachel basically can tie the game here with their 3-pointer, which is they picked number 13, which is the category of Denzel Washington movies. All right, Rachel, to tie the game, name a film other than Fences directed by Denzel Washington.
The Great Debaters.
That's correct. Tie game here.
We are tied. This is what it all comes down to.
Holy shit.
It is 24 to
I did
24,
not
though
know
I
that. I
will
never saw
point
that
out
one.
that Team Action's moms have scored 31 points in this game thus far.
Yes. All right. So, but if they miss this, it's sudden death. If they hit it, they have won the game. In the category, you picked category 7. You picked Oscar movies.
I don't believe this. I do not believe this.
Hey,
All right.
You got this, guys. You got this.
All right, here we go. What 1970 war film won Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars?
1970. War film. Patton?
5.
Can we repeat the question?
What 1970 war film won Best Adapted
Would that be a war
Screenplay
film?
at the Oscars? 5, 4,
Patton.
and we are going to sudden death. The answer was MASH.
Yes!
Answer
Was
was
the
the answer.
Nice.
Here we go as we make it to sudden death between Team Action and Team Nerds Watch. 24-24. Mark, how does sudden death work?
It might be another point explosion. Here's how it works. You guys all have buzzers in front of you. What's going to happen is the hosts up here at the table are going to ask a question to the field. Whoever buzzes in first, that person and that person alone must answer the question. So you're not allowed to consult with your teammate. If you answer the question correctly, then your team gets to answer a question. If you answer that question correctly as a team, you win the game. If you miss it, then we go back to the questions for the field.
All right, remember, once again, do not slam on the buzzer. Simply touch them. All right, here we go. Here is your question. Who voices the title character of Balto in the 1995 film Balto?
Never saw it.
Five,
John Candy?
4, 3,
No idea.
2, 1. Nothing. All right, the answer was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, well, that was a big
That was
misfire.
a
that
big
movie.
misfire. All right, here is your next question. Cloverfield, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and Gran Torino were all released in what year? Ben,
2008.
3,
No.
2,
2012.
incorrect.
2005.
Incorrect. 2008 is what we're looking for. Okay.
Did I say 2008
Done so
first?
far. Your
Is
next
that right?
question is: Jodie Foster loses her daughter on a plane.
Ben.
Flight plan.
That is correct.
That's correct. All right.
And now,
For the
Didn't even have time
chance
to
to
think about
win
that one.
the game,
And we can confirm.
Yes.
Ken.
it all comes down to this: what actor played characters named Farmer Ted, Brian Johnson, and Gary Wallace in 1980s teen comedies?
One more
5.
time. Do we have
This
another
is your
one?
last one.
Yeah.
What actor played characters named Farmer Ted, Brian Johnson, and Gary Wallace in 1980s teen comedies?
5, 4, 3, 2.
James Spader.
Incorrect.
We're looking for Anthony Michael Hall.
So we are
Anthony Michael Hall. And we reset, Christian.
We're resetting
Wow.
back.
That was a tough one.
All right.
fight plan.
Who composed Vertigo, North by Northwest, and Rachel?
Bernard Herrmann.
That's correct.
Nice
That's
job.
correct. So
That's
now the
classics right
Nerds
there.
Watch has a chance to win the game. In the movie, The Great White Hope, James Earl Jones played what boxer?
What's his
5,
name? Joe
4,
Lewis?
3,
Sonny Liston.
looking for Jack Johnson.
Jack
Back
Johnson. Jack Johnson, of course.
This is the
Oh,
longest
nice
sentence
shot,
we
guys.
have
Really
done.
nice shot on that.
Really good effort.
Good thanks, Mom.
Wow.
Good try. I love you, Mom.
Unbelievable. So they both have had chances
This is a
to
tough
win
one,
the game
man.
and
This is a
cannot
tough
do
one.
it.
That's right. All right. Your next question. Who played more than one role in the Stanley Kubrick classic Dr. Strangelove?
Rachel.
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers.
That is
thank you.
correct.
That's correct. All right, so we're
Didn't
back.
get time to think about
Rachel
it.
buzzing in quick there. The Crushers with another chance now to win the game for Nerds Watch. Can they do it this time around?
Your question is, The Maltese Falcon and Disney's Dumbo were both released in what decade?
The 40s.
$1940s.
And your winners! Ladies and gentlemen, the
That was
Pit
so
Boys,
close.
Ken Napzock and Rachel, the Crusher, Chsing, the Nerds Watch.
Christian, great game by the Nerds Watch. They held their composure in overtime, but team action,
That
They
was
won by losing.
and let's not
way
forget
tighter than I was
how
expecting
far
it to
back
be.
they were
I thought
at
Nerds
the
Watch was
beginning
gonna
of round
run
2
over these
to
dudes.
get to this. The fact that they even sniffed overtime is an incredible achievement, a moral victory, if you will.
Listen, they almost won this thing a couple times here, and the fact that they were down that much, I mean, they avoided the knockout, they got action. I mean, they like I said, they won the game even though they lost. I mean, they really did. All right, so as we get to Emma Fife now, who is standing with both the winners, the Nerds Watch, and I would also say the winners, Team Action.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Emma Fife here with Rachel, the Crusher, Chsing, and Ken Napzock. Team Nerds
You
Watch,
earned that name
fresh
again.
off their very hard-earned victory today.
Yeah, that was a lot closer than we were expecting. So props to Team Action. Like it was, we got a point, then they got a point, and it was just kind of crazy and totally nerve-wracking, but we finally pulled it out.
I can finally breathe, and I said before the match that Team Action is part of the future of the Schmoedown, and I think what was confirmed here today is that we have future stars. My message to Team Action is to go home, look yourself in the mirror, and know that you belong, and let your mothers continue to raise you better.
It certainly was a very impressive showing all around. Rachel continuing to prove to be one of the greatest new competitors we have here in this league. Girl, you know everything.
Thank you. Not quite. I think a few holes showed there.
Bernard
but
Herrmann
it's
was-
crazy. The more I do
that
this,
was
actually, the
strong.
more nervous I get before each match. I mean, the adrenaline's rushing. I want to be out there, but like it was just going down to the wire. But we pulled it out. I pulled out some stuff that I was really happy that I remembered, and thank God for Alfred Hitchcock questions.
And Ken Napzock, I gotta say, in the third round there, you were pretty clutch.
I have a innate ability to know where I was when big pop culture moments happened. I didn't see Harry Potter at the theater, but I do remember that year.
Awesome. Well, again, I mean, what a struggle here today. I mean, this was one of the most epic team matches we've ever seen here in the Schmoedown.
That was an
You guys
awesome
have got to
match.
be
That
feeling
really was.
pretty good about your victory, having taken quite a while to earn it there.
This is a victory with blood on the tracks. It was a punch versus punch. It was a kick for kick. Those boys took us to the ends of our souls, but we found ourselves today. We look deep down and we know we belong as well. There is still a path to victory that will take us to the Patriots. But Patriots, I still hear you snickering. I still hear you celebrating victories you haven't even earned yet. We are here to erase villains and bring back heroes, and you are first on our list.
I don't think they can be first on your list. You're going to have to go through a few people before you get there.
We understand the path to victory. It's still out in front of us. But I'm telling you, our eye is on the prize of humbling two men who are talented, but
I love
have
Ken.
believed their own hype for far too long.
Well, again, amazing showing on both of your parts here today. I'm sure we're going to continue to see you guys thrive here in the team league. And we'll be right back with Team Action, I guess. And we are back with a couple of gentlemen who resemble Team Action, at least in appearance, but certainly not in personality. But excellent match today, gentlemen. It really got down to the wire there.
Thank you, Emma. Yeah, we're just so blessed to be a part of this league, and we just had a great time. I mean, the competition there was just unbelievable. Some of those questions, I couldn't believe it. I'm really impressed with Rachel, the Crusher
it's
Cushing.
not often that you really get to go head-to-head with a competitor that you really, truly respect to the utmost. And playing against someone of that caliber really brings up your level
these guys
of
are
play,
going to
and
do
I
a
think that's what
180
happened. I
like
think
any
our play
second
was
now.
elevated. But
Are you kidding me?
I knew it!
I mean, like, there's no way we're going to win that match. Christian has a standing appointment on Thursday nights at Maestro's with Ken. There's no way. It's fixed, okay?
Friends forever. What kind of question is that? She answered it before it even came out.
I'm
Stanley
sorry,
Cooper?
so
Are you kidding me?
So you're now attacking the commissioner? You're basically saying that the league
commissioner?
is
Is that what we
bogus?
call him?
Yeah, Christian Orloff is the commissioner of
His
this
name is
league.
Christian. He's rigged the game. It's clear. Him and Ken. What is it? Standing brunch? Maestros? What is that?
Listen, we're here for the pizza. We're here to have a good time. Emma, thank you for the interview. It was a good match, but, I mean, come on, guys. Let's be real here, okay? We're the future of this league, and everybody knows it. Now, where's the belt?
Yeah. Now you guys are on watch. Now you see who's coming. Now you know what we're capable of. You see that action category? Do you see what happened?
Yeah, that is one of your strengths. I think everybody would have been disappointed and you would not have even lived up to your name if you hadn't run that category.
I mean, inner geekdom, there should be a category called Boom. Is that Scotch? Give it to me
Scotch?
right now. Right now.
Get over here. All right.
Okay, well,
I like those guys
there
now.
you have it. Team Action is back, and they're just as ne'er-do-well as ever. Back to you, Mark and Christian.
All right, well, look at that. I mean, I will tell you one thing. The second that Team Action's moms left, they turned right back into those dastardly doers that we saw before. But there's a
Gotta
lot
keep
of
those
respect
moms
there. I
around.
mean, there really is. I mean, even Emma Fight was giving them credit in the interview, but Nerds Watch still giving them the props, but they're also looking for the titles. I mean, that was a tough match. 25-24, Mark.
That's right. Team Action bringing such entertainment, bringing such fanfare in a different vein than we expected to this match. And then when you look at Nerds Watch, what a balanced game they played today. Rachel Cushing and Ken Napzock both coming with their A game. And Ken Napzock is not going to like this reference, but this went to overtime, and they looked like Kellen Winslow being carried off the field in the 81 championship game when the Chargers beat the Dolphins.
It was an amazing match. The audience was just gasping at every single thing. It was back and forth. Rachel Cushing was, once again, showed why she is the crusher, but Team Action really come into play. We're going to see a lot more of those guys. Okay, now it's up to you guys. Make
I have a
sure
feeling
that
Mark
you
Ellis would do
comment
really
and
well as
like. You want
sports
more
trivia.
matches like this? Well, you got to keep commenting. Do it. Help us break the record. I think right now it's over 3,500 comments. Make it 4,000. Make it 5,000. Get us over to 15,000 likes. It's a challenge on you guys. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page.
I'm
Can
doing
you
my
do that?
part.
Well, you should, because you can talk to all your fellow competitors. You can talk to fans. It's a lot of fun. Go ahead and do that. For Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff, and we'll see you next time.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, it's the Fantasy Update. I'm Josh McCouga. After a huge team match, probably the most intense match we've ever seen. Battle after sudden death battle. The final score, 25-24. You've been thinking, where did all those points? Why did we get those points in the final round? You only get 1 point. 1 point for the victory, and that 1 point goes to the Nerd Watch. 24 cut in half. Team Action, they are a player in this league. Hold on to them. If you have the Nerds Watch, you are holding on to a points galore, a boon, a Scrooge McDuck money bin full of points. I'm Josh McCouga. It's the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Fantasy Update. For all of your other Schmoedown things, go to schmoedown.com, text Frank Janish. Also go to Schmoedown Rundown on Facebook and the podcast. Go to you, shut your fucking mouth. All right.
Rachel fucking Cushing, man. She comes through with the crazy answers once again. She just has like so much movie knowledge. She's definitely earning that Rookie of the Year. I mean, she might have just locked herself in for Rookie of the Year right there. I mean, that was a very impressive showing. Every time she shows up, it's impressive. Just the amount of stuff that she knows. And Ken coming through with the knowledge again. But those, man, Team Action. Totally underestimated those guys. Those guys definitely, I mean, an 11-point deficit. They came all the way back and forced sudden death. I mean, that's crazy. That's a really good performance. And I love the fact that they went 180 degrees as soon as their mom left. That was amazing. So that, yeah, I mean, that was just a great episode, a great Schmoedown. I'm definitely excited to see where the Nerds Watch goes from here. I'm hoping that they can win some belts because I'm big fans of both of those guys. But Team Action, yeah, I mean, those are some young, smart dudes. I'm really kind of hoping that we'll see them in the future a lot. Hopefully they'll be good competitors. They definitely knew their stuff tonight. So, yeah, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But again, I will tell you guys to make sure you actually go to the Schmoedown page and like and subscribe to them as well, because they need, you know, the likes, they need the views and all that stuff to keep this thing going. But I need it too, so like and comment on my page as well. But guys, until next time, I'll see you later.
Go to you, shut your fucking mouth! Sorry!